Here's why removing sugar, dairy, and gluten will most likely not clear your acne naturally from someone who struggled with acne for 15 years, who cleared it naturally and has helped over 1,000 women clear their acne naturally. Let's discuss. Hi there, my name is Therese, and I finally cleared my acne naturally after struggling with it for 15 years. And I created my natural acne clearing program, The Clear Code, to help you do the same. 10 years and thousands of clients later, I've made it my life's work to get you clear skin without harsh chemicals, pills, and/or creams. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video. So the first reason that removing all of these foods is not going to clear your acne is there's like a 99.99% chance that these foods are not what's causing your acne, which is hopefully a relief. I know the internet has told you that you're breaking out because you had a cookie yesterday, but that's not how it works, okay? There are 7 main root acne triggers, okay? 7 main reasons that you're breaking out. Number 1, you have gut health challenges. Number 2, you have blood sugar management issues. Number 3, you have hormonal imbalances. Number 4, you have food allergies potentially. Number 5, you have stress, like overall stress management, oil levels at the pore. Number 6, you have misuse of topical products. And number 7, you just have overall inflammation. That's why you're breaking out. Notice I didn't say because you had cookies and or a cake yesterday. That's not why you have acne right now, I promise. I think we want these actionable steps like the sugar, dairy, gluten because they're actionable. Like we want them because they allow us to bite into something, right? And say, okay, if I just stop eating dairy, maybe my breakouts will stop. If I just stop having bread, maybe this acne will stop, right? It's not an easy way out, but it feels like a fast resolution to like a deep pain that we're having. And again, I struggled with acne for 15 years. I get it. So that being said though, more than anything, I really want you to hear that if you've removed sugar, dairy, or gluten and things haven't improved the way that you desperately wanted them to, even though it's annoying, it kind of makes sense. Most likely those specific things aren't causing your acne. There's definitely another way to get to the root of the issue. And I actually have an acne root triggers quiz you can take via the link below. And that can help you get started on defining your root acne triggers. You can define why you're breaking out. You can define your acne personality type and download 3 action steps and 3 recipes you can take to start to clear acne naturally, for sure, for 1. That's first step. The second reason that stopping all sugar, dairy, gluten, etc. to clear your acne naturally won't work is because restriction can often lead to binging. Now, I use this word binging very carefully because I'm not an expert at this. I do not want to proclaim to be kind of an eating coach or I don't have expertise around eating and food, okay? So I wanna be careful when I use the word binging because I don't necessarily mean like binge eating as much as I want to speak to my own experience, which is that if I have something I desperately love and someone tells me that I can't touch it, I'm gonna wanna touch it. If you tell me I can't have a certain food ever again, I'm gonna wanna eat the food, right? Like this is just human nature. If and when we're told like, don't touch the thing, we're most likely gonna wanna have the thing. And what I see a lot of, if people go off sugar, dairy, and gluten for an extended period of time, they often struggle to maintain it because it's so strict, and then they'll get into restriction binging cycles. So they won't touch sugar, dairy, and gluten for a month or 2, and let's say their skin will mildly improve or even moderately improve, they'll kind of crash and burn because it's unsustainable. And so they'll just end up eating a ton of Oreos, being like, screw this is over, I hate this, I'm doing it, whatever, it doesn't work, right? And so it can lead, but then when they do that, they cause a lot of inflammation, a lot of grumpiness at the pore level, all the things, and then as a result, they can potentially start to make the same mistake again a few weeks later when they try to hop back on the restriction wagon, which again is just making things worse. The third reason, it's actually the most important reason that removing sugar, dairy, and gluten is a big mistake, is because restriction can negatively impact gut health. Have you heard of the gut-skin axis? If you haven't, I'm here to talk to you about it. The gut-skin axis basically states that what happens inside your gut shows up inside your skin. There were 2 doctors, John H. Stokes and Donald Pillsbury, who postulated that what happens in your gut shows up in your skin, okay? And so by that I mean they postulated that if and when you added live bacterial cultures into your gut, so orally, if clients took them, they would see a positive improvement in their acne. And ding, 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 all of their clients did. All of their clients saw a big improvement in their gut health when they added in live bacterial cultures. And so the theory of the gut-skin axis was kind of realized, right? It basically shed light on and confirm the fact that what we eat impacts our skin. That being said, if you are someone who was on the birth control pill for an extended period of time, or if you're someone who took doxycycline or minocycline or all of these different types of oral antibiotics for an extended period of time, you most likely may be dealing with gut dysbiosis and or leaky gut, and aka intestinal permeability. And so what happens when someone's been on the birth control pill or doxycycline for an extended period of time is they potentially have an overgrowth of the wrong type of bacteria, opportunistic bacteria. And then they, as a result, have a lack of growth in the beneficial bacteria, the type that you want, number one. Number two, as a result of that, they may develop intestinal permeability, aka leaky gut. So they have tiny little like cuts in the lining of their stomach. And as a result, if and when they eat their food, they're not able to adequately process through the vitamins and minerals, which is why a lot of acne sufferers are pretty chronically low in vitamins like vitamin A, zinc, all of the anti-inflammatories that positively impact your skin. That's a really common challenge. And now here's the full circle. This gut microbiome, right? You have 3 pounds from here to the other end. This microbiome thrives in diversity, okay? It thrives on the fact that you add in a bunch of different foods, fruits, and veggies. Ideally, you're gonna have like 5 to 10 a day. I know, it sounds crazy, but really it's pretty easy. If you had a few different berries in the morning with breakfast, if you have a big salad with a bunch of different veggies for lunch, and then you have 2 roasted veggies for dinner at night, I mean, you're at like at least 5 to 7, that's easy, right? That's done. But your gut is gonna thrive on that condition. Basically, everything that we eat either feeds or starves healthy or opportunistic bacteria. And the healthy bacteria often thrives off of the good foods, the green, leafy vegetables, fruits and vegetables in general. And so adding in more of those will positively impact your gut health overall. So again, full circle. What I see with people a lot of times is if and when they focus a lot on restriction and or they say, I'm only gonna have X, Y, and Z foods every day, consistently, day over day, routinely, they get into some challenges from a diversity perspective. Most often, I would say clients that come to me who've removed a lot of sugar, dairy, and gluten are quite constipated, right? They struggle a lot with going to the bathroom regularly, number one. And or number two, they've found that their inflammatory acne is actually increased and they're very confused about why. And I would say the number one reason, or maybe like one of the top 3 reasons, is because this removal has actually negatively impacted their gut. It's made it so that the bacteria in their gut is being starved and they need more diversity. The 4th reason that I see, I'm gonna add on a little 4th, is that I have never once met a client who had a little bit of sugar and broke out the next day, or who had some bread and broke out the next day. Dairy consistently over time, if you're struggling with hormonal acne, like really prominent, strong, challenging hormonal acne, I have seen dairy to be kind of challenging for people's skin. That can sometimes be troubling from a hormonal perspective, but only in significant quantities and if you deal with significant, considerable hormonal acne. Most people can eat some sugar and have some bread and it doesn't cause acne, okay? A lot of the reason, for example, bread might cause an issue would be if you have gut health challenges. So if you're already dealing with leaky gut, intestinal permeability, nutritional deficiencies, and you add in a bunch of kind of white flour, processed bread, it can irritate your gut a little bit, which can then lead to like a cascade of events that negatively impact your skin. But it's not like you have some bread and you break out. Same with sugar, okay? Blood sugar management is a long game. It's definitely something that you can only balance over time. You can't fix your blood sugar overnight. And so that being said, if you have the fundamentals of blood sugar in place and your blood sugar is pretty steady and even, and you have a donut here or there, things are fine. I routinely tell my clients to grab some sugar, to have a donut, to have some cookies, to eat some pizza, to enjoy their vacations. 1 or 2 things here or there is never gonna make you break out. Acne is a systemic issue, and the more you have the fundamentals in place to support yourself, the better off your whole body will be, and the more you can add in little variables like sugar, dairy, and gluten. I'm actually gonna add in a 5th reason. Oh my God, I lied at the beginning of this video. The 5th reason that removing sugar, dairy, or gluten isn't positive for your skin is because it's not sustainable. It kind of goes back to reason number 2. It puts you in that restriction binging cycle. There is no point in clearing your skin. Let's say you stopped eating sugar, dairy, and gluten for 30 days and your skin completely cleared. What do you do then? How do you know what to do? You can't live like that. You can't go to your best friend's birthday party and stand in the corner and eat broccoli. You need to have a glass of champs. You can't go to your sister's son's first birthday party and not taste the cake. It's delicious. So the lack of sustainability is also a key factor. It's like detoxes, etc., are good for specific goals. But if you're looking to create a lifestyle that supports clear skin, removing sugar, dairy, and gluten for life is not it. It ain't it. It ain't it. So that being said, if you are dying for a sustainable plan that actually clears your acne, if you are dying for a plan that you can actually follow and maintain to keep your skin clear over time, that allows you to eat donuts, pizza, candy, cookies occasionally and still have clear skin, check out my natural acne clearing program, the Clear It Code. You can apply via the link below. It's an application-only program, and we hop on the phone, we chat back and forth about you, your skin, your challenges, all of the things, and then we define action steps based on your customized skin challenges for you to follow week over week to begin to clear your acne naturally. And then that all results in the creation of your Clear Code, which becomes your clear skin lifestyle plan, really designed to keep your skin clear beyond the program. That being said, thank you for being here, and make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video, and I will see you in the next one.